So the Senate and the House just passed a bill. Passed a new bill. Okay, so the Senate on Tuesday approved a bill roughly about $484 billion and a new coronavirus aid bill for small businesses and hospitals. More funding, more testing, ending lengthy battles over size and contents of the package. The agreement was passed by a voice vote after days of negotiation with congressional Democrats and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. Okay, with the talks lasting until approximately midnight, both Sunday and Monday. The deal includes an additional $310 billion for Paycheck Protection Program (PPP), including $60 billion specifically for community banks, small lenders, as well as $75 billion for hospitals, $25 billion for testing, and $6 billion for emergency disaster loans and grants, according to the summary obtained by the Hill. Senator Rand Paul, the only senator who has been infected with the coronavirus, said shortly he opposes the funding but would not block its passage and requires his colleagues to come back to Washington for a formal roll call vote. Where is Mike Lee? Republican Senator Mike Lee on Tuesday knocked Congress for taking weeks-long recess. The coronavirus pandemic that has rolled the economy. Congress is in a recess. This is simply unacceptable. COVID-19 requires Congress to act. Then it requires Congress to convene. Lee said to the Senate floor Tuesday. The Senate is currently out of town for a 5-week break amid safety concerns sparked by coronavirus, with lawmakers not accepted to return for May 4th. Senator Rand Paul is the only senator who has been confirmed to have been infected with COVID-19, but several senators, including Lee, have to go quarantine. So Lee and Rand Paul are the only ones who basically hate this voice vote thing. But they're like, oh, I do not like this voice vote. I want everybody to be in the rolls. They're basically saying that to basically get them good points with us. But they're not going to pressure anybody to do that. They're not going to block. They're not going to tell their colleagues to do anything about it. And also, it passed in the House. So, here are members of Congress. Okay, let me see what happened. Members of Congress. This is the Justice Democrats and their response when it came to the new bill.
Progressive members of Congress. Here is the notorious squad speaking out about the flaws in this legislation.
It's also indefensible for us not to focus on replenishing the coffers of Americans and focus on making sure they are able to support paying their rent, making sure that our cities and states are not going bankrupt, and making sure Americans
joke. When Republicans say that they have urgency around this bill, the only folks that they have urgency around are folks like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and Shake Shack. Those are the people getting assistance in this bill. You are not trying to fix this bill for mom and pops, and we have to fight to fund hospitals, fighting to fund testing. That is what we're fighting for in this bill. It is unconscionable. If you had urgency, you would legislate like rent was due on May 1st and make sure that we include rent and mortgage relief for our constituents. Thank you very much.
So they were pissed off that they didn't get their concessions. Because this is what also wasn't put onto the bill. They didn't give hazard pay, that was one. They didn't give any more stimulus checks. What else? They didn't do a UBI. Oh yeah, they didn't do mortgage rent cancellation, and they did not put that bill that Ilhan Omar was trying to get into the next stimulus bill, where they would have to pay, where the federal government, which we're the richest country in the world, to pay for people's rent and mortgage. Literally, in the UK and Scandinavia, they're basically furloughing their workers and giving them 80% of their wages. And what else? What else was it? Also, Senator Josh Hawley, Republican senator from Missouri, was proposing a Denmark-style version of that. He was proposing that in the Senate. Didn't get passed. And we literally barely had anybody blocking this vote. We only had five lawmakers vote against this bill. 5. All just 5. Let me look for that article. Five lawmakers vote against the coronavirus relief bill. Progressives are mad that they didn't get as much funding as they wanted for states, hospitals, hazard pay, a UBI. They didn't get that. They didn't get their concessions, and they promised to vote against the bill. Only 4 Republicans in the House of Representatives and 1 Democrat bucked to their party leaders and voted against a nearly $500 billion coronavirus relief package Thursday, a sign that lawmakers overwhelmingly recognized American families and businesses are hurting and need more government aid. The $484 billion relief package passed a 388 votes for it. 5 voted against it. 2 days after the Senate unanimously approved of it. The measure provides critical funding for small business loans, hospitals, and virus testing. It now heads to President Trump's desk for his expected signature. The sole Democrat who cast a vote no was a liberal freshman firebrand Representative AOC, New York, who argued the series of relief packages passed by Congress have not gone far enough to provide the assistance for working class people or safeguards to ensure mom and pop's businesses receive funding before big companies. Basically, the Senate Democrats, they should have blocked this bill like last time. They should have done that, split the bill in 2. Oh God, it really pisses me off. I'll do the next story about the Las Vegas mayor. Ooh, she's a nut job. Thanks for watching, guys. Pressure your lawmakers. Vote for progressives. Vote for the Justice Democrats. Go on Justice Democrats to see who is running and support their campaigns. Thank you for watching. Oh wait, no, just kidding. We need to call. Literally, I don't hear Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and our Senate Democrats like Ed Markey and Tammy Baldwin, semi-progressive Senator Sherrod Brown, to basically go against this bill. We only had 5 lawmakers vote against this. Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, the Justice Democrats, the Progressive Caucus didn't even vote against this. Only one person. One sole Democrat. Oh, you gotta be pissing me off.